This is in continuation with the previous post in terms of domain learning, something like a workshop or like if I have to, if we have to start on a domain which we have not worked, how do we attempt to understand the domain from consumer perspective, data perspective, and how does the business work? How do they make money? So I've taken a couple of cases in terms of like the applications which we use in real life. It could be bike sharing or social media or online food delivering apps, all of them. So we'll look at couple of them like this could be bike rentals. It could be like maybe let's take an example of some of the providers like Rapido or something. What are all things that I would look from a data analysis perspective, from the consumer perspective, who are the different age groups who use, and what is the gender, and what is the average age per age group are in buckets, and what is the type of recurring patterns, like who, which age group or what type of working professionals reuse it, and who are our target consumers. And again, from a demand perspective, uh, across different localities, what is the demand trend look like, and what is the route of maximum utilization, and what is the route where it is utilization is less. This will help us to place accordingly the bikes in those areas. What are the peak times, what are the lean times, how does the weekend pattern look like, weekday pattern look like, and what are the peak hours where you have bikes out of stock. These are all certain things which I would look to understand the business perspective. And in terms of the cost perspective, what are the cost incurred per ride, and what is the maintenance cost, and what is the loss, and what is the efficiency of the vehicles, and what are the repair costs, as well as you do incur some operating cost in terms of picking up the vehicles from the spots or paying rent for those parking areas. And again, if it is from near a mall or inside a hotel, what is that locality, and depending on that, there would be a different price that is set for parking the vehicles. So overall, if you look, I've looked at from different dimensions like operating model, consumers, business pattern, and seasonality, all of them. So this way, effectively forecasting, clustering, optimal allocation, loss prediction, all of these are applicable for Rapido. And this way you can think, by knowing the business and the way how it operates, how we can build suitable use cases for it. A little bit on the social media, Facebook as well. Like I try to look at like if someone is operating Facebook, what will be the business goal, and how do they make money, and what are their interests on. There are a lot of aspects. This is probably a bird's eye view. There may be a lot of other things in terms of advertisement and consumers, market research, and all. But this is purely from a level one research. It's may not be a deep dive. So in terms of user growth, what all I would look at it, what is the rate of user addition, and what new places we have added users from, and what is the volume of unstructured data. It could be pictures, videos, what is uploaded, and how much users spend across different age groups, profession, country, ethnicity. What is the most frequently accessed content for different segments, and what profession people are working, and again advertisements, and what are the conversions of them. And from an individual perspective, what are your likes, what is your background, ethnicity, how do you use the app, and what times you log in. All of them could play a critical role in understanding it. Let's come to the taxi booking apps, Ola or Uber or anything. What are the things that they could do? When you book a cab, they look at the expected time, and they look at what is the vehicle arrival time and real time notification, all of them, and it does display approximate fare of the trip. There are certain other things like cancellations and other things, but then I've tried to put some recommendations as well. From a data perspective, trip details, passenger details, fare details, rating, and booking, maximum routes utilization, and data across city, and ratings, all of them. At a consumer level, expenditure, as well as a different touch points of the consumer, be it like travel, hospitality, malls, railway station, all of them. The use cases, segmenting it, peak pricing, and then A/B testing, optimal pricing, and allocate, finding the maximum pickup points, and arranging demand according to that based on weekend, weekday, and different segments of customers who use different types of vehicle, would be economical or SUV type or other things, and understand customer segments from the chatbots and the conversations what you have. And from driver partner perspective, what is the churn, what is the profitability, and who are efficient drivers, categorizing according to their drives, routes, and conversions, cancellations, and promotions as well. Like how do you reduce the churn, and then understand like how you can retarget it or provide suitable offers for the consumer. Yep. A lot of, it is a lot of things are there in terms of like different applications and the different usage patterns. I've again looked at food delivery apps as well, wherein like you look at delivery time, order pickup, order rate, conversions, payments, and menu browsing time, ton of things, forecast and food tagging, classification, segmenting based on different set of age groups, and consumer insights, what you can do, demand insights, what you can do, delivery insights, and what are the ML use cases that you can do. I mean, this would be more, I would say, if you do a workshop, or the importance of different set of applications what we use on a daily basis, and even in terms of hospitals, like probably a very specific hospital kind of could be related to this Rainbow Hospital, a couple of specific offerings, what are the things that you could do and how you could come up with. I've also added some yeah, Indian startups, whatever I've analyzed, what different use cases they work on, what are the different domains. So this is more a continuation of the earlier discussion of understanding domain, business, and data insights, and then building up use cases. I'll also upload this document and share a link in my blog, but I hope this is useful. Thanks for your time.